Chris Albright had a slam dunk, home run, whatever you want to call it, of a summer window this year. I mean, look at the guys that he brought in, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Gidi starts all 3 games in round 1, gets the game-winning assist. Ender plays lights out and arguably was better than Arfston, who's the, like you said, borderline U.S. men's national team starter. Jabbari, he brings in. Nobody knew about Jabbari. And he comes in off the bench in this one and contributes in a huge way. And then to bring Brenner back too. I mean, just a special window for Chris Albright. And for all the slack that he gets, man, let Chris cook.
No, absolutely. And you're looking at this window going like, obviously Gidi is signed long-term, Ender is signed long-term, but you got 2 guys that are on loan in Jabbari and Brenner, right, that are showing out. And even like on top of that, like Engel, right, on loan, showing out. Like these guys, the contracts are not guaranteed, right? There's buyback options, but you know, they're here to kind of just add more experience, if you will. And the fact that they're contributing in this way, this much, is astounding. It really is. And like you said, phenomenal job by Chris to be able to identify the needs and fit, with the players into this system in 2 months.
Yeah, that's the crazy part is like everyone wants to talk about, we even said it. How is this team going to gel going into the playoffs? And it's not perfect. Like you see game 2,
There's
glimpses where we're still figuring it out. But guys, you have to put it in perspective. Ender is 21. Gidi is 21. Like Brenner's obviously been with the club, but he's never played with a lot of the. It's unbelievable how much we've gotten out of these players.
That 22 under 22 conversation is looking a little more interesting now that Gidi and Ender are putting on a show. I'm just saying, MLS, be put on notice here.
Yep. Second storyline, Sam, Brenner's back, man. Like we touched on this a little bit before, but 9 goals back with FC Cincinnati in this stint. 9 games, 6 goals, 1 assist, match winner against the Galaxy already, and in Hell is Real match 3. 3rd leading scorer on the team this season in 9 games.
I mean, not bad. Not bad. Right? I think, gosh, I mean, I've got more to say about this guy coming up soon, but yeah, this has been a heck of a season. I mean, not even half a season for Brenner, right? 9 games. So I just can't wait to see, once again, building off of this. You talk about it continuing to not be perfect. Let's get as close as we can, right? Because him and Denke still need to be better. Him and Evander are phenomenal together. Let's just get it all working. Maybe we go 4-0, 5-0 on Inter Miami, right? But getting ahead of myself. But Ryan, once again, another storyline. Noonan outshines Nancy for maybe the first time in his career.
Yeah, the record on paper is not fantastic. Not going to lie. But when it mattered here, he got it done. And the big part of this was the sub of Jabbari, and nobody expected it. Are you going to take off your $16 million striker in a must-win game? That's huge. I mean, that could have gone the opposite way, and that would have been a huge conversation. But it didn't. And he did so well in that. So I felt like Pat was playing the long game. I talked to people that say, well, what happened in game 2? You got slammed. It's like he made the moves that were making the most sense to win in game 3. And that's what we did. So shout out to him. Honestly, for him in this moment, it's probably a huge relief. I don't know, obviously, how much heat he's feeling because Pat's got this job. Let's be honest. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, he outshines Nancy, who by all means around the league is classed as, top tier, the guy, which again, he is. He's a great coach, but we got a better one.
I can't agree more. I think, once again, not only the Jabbari sub, but so Nancy subs Russell Rowe first, right? And it was kind of like the first chess piece of like, oh, okay, like I'm going to put Russell Rowe in here because I put him in the second half in game 2, but we'll put him in the first half early. Nancy kind of won that one. And then you see Noonan counters and go, you know what? I'm going to give you Jabbari, right? Also, what they didn't account for was the fact that Brenner is a dog. He is an absolute dog, right? So I think quality, right, shows in the end.
Yeah, I mean, even with like the injuries, like his hands forced in this one too with Engel. So who do we slot in? Like who do we put out wide now? Obviously having to put Alvis Powell, on the right as well again after game two wasn't his best, but to put him back out there and to instill confidence in that player to go out and to win it for us. Again, props to Pat Noonan. We're moving on. The job's not done.